Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only Hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Hosting Cruz, and guys, it is a pleasure to sit down here and talk to you guys about, in quite possibly, the greatest weekend of boxing in the history of Ukraine. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to talk about the tremendous, great heavyweight, undisputed championship fight between Tyson Fury, who came in with the WBC title, and Alexander Usyk, who came in with the unified titles, the WBO, the WBA, the IBF, the IBO, even though it doesn't really count the IBO. He came in with all those straps and ended up walking out with all of them. And then on the other side, on ESPN, we got Berenchyk, who upset Navarrete and became the new WBO lightweight champion of the world. Now, Usyk and Berenchyk, I didn't know, was a part of that Ukrainian Olympic boxing team. There was Alexander Barenic, I think that's his name, the one that's fighting David Benavidez. Then you got Vasily Lomachenko, you got Alexander Usyk, and then you got Denis Berenchyk. Those four was on that same team. Berenchyk won silver medal, Lomachenko won gold medal, Usyk won gold, and Gustafsson, I think he placed silver. I think he placed, not sure, I can't remember, but I want to believe he was a medalist as well. But be that as it may, these guys are all world champions now. So we got 4 world champions for Ukraine. Since this has got to be the best time in Ukrainian boxing since the Klitschko era, where both the Klitschko brothers were dominating the heavyweight division for like a decade. Clean sweep. And this is the best time in Ukrainian boxing since then. Just look at the weekend that they had. New, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk, knocking off the Gypsy King, who is arguably for some time been named as the best heavyweight today. He came in with a record of 34-0 with 24 knockouts. Alexander Usyk dethroned him in a tremendous fight. Now let's talk about this fight, ladies and gentlemen. The first fight, Usyk Fury. The first 2 rounds, these two guys feeling out each other. Very high skill, high level chess match. Usyk with the body work. One thing about Usyk in this fight is that he invested in the body early to slow down Fury in the later rounds. With that peppering with the left hand, the jabs to the body, all knocking, hitting all that fat down there. And that's one thing with Fury. He does not like body shots. So Wilder was hitting him to the body in their 3rd fight. He did not like it. So good strategy by Usyk and his team to attack the body right away. And eventually Usyk started to work the head and body with the straight left hands. Right before the end of the first round, Usyk landed a titanic left hand that busted the nose of Fury. And as Fury sat down, he started to wipe his nose. And we all saw, okay, he's got a busted nose now already. And in that round, Fury was just, that's what happened when he was doing all the clowning and all that stuff. There you go. You got your nose all busted up. So the fight continued, of course. Got better and better each round. Both guys having moments, good exchanges. In the mid rounds, after the first 2 rounds were good for Usyk. Then Fury started to find a rhythm. He started to use his jab, use his reach, use his height. Kept sticking that jab out and then started to land that straight right. Then all of a sudden you start to see those uppercuts, the same uppercuts that he knocked Derek Chisora out a couple fights back. those uppercuts were landing, man, and they were getting through the guard, in between the guard, right up under the guard of Usyk, and Usyk was just eating those uppercuts. It's like, this is not good because Fury's in the rhythm. He's boxing really well. He's landing those uppercuts, and that's not good. Eventually, Usyk started to time once again Fury and counter him tremendously. And there was this one counter where Fury was on offense and Usyk punched with him, and Usyk threw a right hook and a left hook combo. The right hook missed, and the left hook landed right on the chin of Fury. Boom! And that left hand stunned Fury. Went back to the ropes. Fury and Usyk was landing those straight left hands, those left crosses right on the chin of Fury at times in the fight, but that one really hurt Fury to the point where Fury couldn't even hold Usyk. He just went back to the ropes, bounced off the ropes, went to the other side to the next rope, bounced it off again, and Fury and Usyk were just running him down, landing shots, trying to get the referee to come in and stop the fight. Because Fury was really hurt. He was out on his feet, nothing. And eventually, after about 14 clean shots to the face, Usyk finally was able to drop Fury, kind of. And the referee came in and gave Fury a standing 8 count. A lot of people saying another referee would have come in and stopped the fight repeatedly because Fury, right away, because Fury was doing nothing. He was not holding. He was not fighting back. He was really out. He was really hurt. And it would have, if the referee came in and stopped it, instead of giving an 8 count, no one would have complained because Fury was really out of it. So, at the end of the day, the 8 count happened. Gave Fury time to recover. And when the 8 count was done, the referee, the bell rung. Saved Fury was saved. And he was able to finish the fight. He recovered, continued to box well, and he was able to finish the fight. Usyk had to dig deep, though. This was not an easy fight for both guys. Usyk had to dig deep. He showed a lot of heart. He showed the discipline of what had made him a great amateur fighter and a great undisputed cruiserweight champion, and now a great undisputed heavyweight champion. So that amateur pedigree, that discipline, that heart came out, man. And when that punch landed on Fury that rocked him, that punch was like the entire nation of Ukraine was in that punch. And when Usyk landed it and drilled it on Fury, the whole of Ukraine like hit Fury, not Usyk, the whole entire of Ukraine sent Fury into another world. And at the end of the day, man, Fury was dethroned and Usyk well-deservedly with the knockdown. I think the knockdown made a difference because a lot of these rounds were really close. Usyk is now the new undisputed heavyweight world champion. Not even the Klitschko's was undisputed champion in the heavyweight division. So we're unified. And that was the issue. They were dominating so much in that decade that they're brothers, so they're not going to fight each other and unify the titles, undisputed. So Usyk has made history by becoming the first ever Ukrainian undisputed champion. Not just heavyweight, but just champion. In a great fight. Likely a rematch is going to happen. They're talking about it in October. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. These two guys are meant for each other. They put on a tremendous fight. And I think if it wasn't for the knockdown, I think this fight would have probably been a draw. So all in all, man, I'm happy for Usyk. He deserved it. What an accomplishment. Definitely a first ballot Hall of Famer. Even Fury is a first ballot Hall of Fame is a Hall of Famer as well. But Usyk, man, undisputed in cruiserweight, undisputed in heavyweight, Olympic gold medal. He's definitely a Hall of Famer for sure. That play is already set. So Usyk can retire and he's good. Now let's switch things over to ESPN, ladies and gentlemen. Emmanuel Navarrete, all action Mexican warrior, came in with a record of 38 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 31 KOs against Denis Berenchyk, 18-09 KOs. Now Berenchyk coming in must have been really motivated, especially finding out Usyk won the undisputed heavyweight titles. So that motivated him even more to go out there and win the title against Navarrete. And so said, so done. Navarrete, and it was a close fight. It was a close fight for the vacant title. Both guys having their moments. Navarrete throwing all the punches, but at the same time missing because Berenchyk, with the amateur experience, silver medalist as he is, was really making it not easy for Navarrete. He was slipping, he was turning Navarrete around, he was being slippery in there, making Navarrete miss a lot, and countering really well. Not the hardest puncher, so even though Berenchyk would land on Navarrete, it was not effective because he's not a hard puncher. So even though he would land shots, it would not be concussive shots where sweat would be flying, all that stuff. But he was doing a good job. He was landing shots. He was making Navarrete miss, and he even finished the fight strong. But it was a close fight because Navarrete had some good rounds as well, where both guys were going at it. It was not the best fight, like how Tim Bradley said. It was not the best fight to see in terms of skills. Both guys at times were sloppy. And you know, that's Navarrete. Navarrete fights off balance. But the thing is, the way Navarrete fights, that's just how he fights. He's comfortable doing that. But the skills and the defense and the IQ made Navarrete missed a lot of punches, got him off balance. And that's how a fighter like Berenchyk was able to capitalize on all those mistakes and counter Navarrete all night. So Barenic deserved it, man. Not because Usyk won, so let's give it to Berenchyk. No, he deserved it. He deserved it. It was a close fight, split decision. No one was the champion coming in, so because Berenchyk didn't knock him down or really give Navarrete a beating, they should give Navarrete the title. No one was champion coming in. So Navarrete, he put up a good fight, both guys, but you can't complain giving it to Berenchyk either. So, be that as it may, guys, it is officially the greatest night in the history of Ukrainian boxing. Alexander Usyk, the new undisputed heavyweight champion. Denis Berenchyk, the new WBO lightweight champion. Wow. Amazing. So, if you're Ukrainian and you're watching this video, man, hats off. Stand up, Ukraine. You know, they're going through a lot in Ukraine with the war with Russia. And but this is something to really take your minds off, man, because this is something to be proud of. This is something that hasn't been seen since the Klitschko era. No, it's crazy. Lomachenko picking up the IBF lightweight title, stopping George Kambosos last week. Now you got Usyk last night picking up the undisputed crown, and then you got Berenchyk picking up the WBO lightweight crown. Amazing. Let me know what you guys think about these results from last night. Ukraine is on top of the boxing world, man. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Usyk Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, ladies and gentlemen. It is always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Ukraine! Peace.